last Sunday. I went live last Sunday and I actually had some interaction with people. So here's my here's another attempt to have some interaction with people. Shoot, reconnecting. What does that mean? Reconnecting. I'm going to work on my computer and also just see who attends the live. I had 44 views last week, so this week maybe I'll get 45. And I actually managed to get a one subscriber to both of my channels, which is cool because I have my D Damits channel, the one that let me see, yeah. Anyways, the TD Damage channel is my, this is the one that you're watching me on now, and this is kind of like my blogging channel. I haven't been able to get into any like really good posting because I've been super busy in my life, so that's an explanation, not an excuse. So there is a difference. Hopefully, people will realize there's a difference. And oh, I don't have my glasses with me. I need to have my glasses so I could read if anybody sends me any chats or makes any comments or anything. I could accurately, um, yeah, hopefully accurately respond to them without being too goofy. Because last time someone said that they were watching me from Indiana, and I was like, oh, okay, India? It's because I couldn't read the chat. So I was like, oh, hello, India. But then I realized my other channel, the Timothy Damas channel, is the channel that has my um, analytics showed that the main viewers on my other channel, the Timothy Damas channel, are the people. There's people from, well, mostly United States. Then the second place was India, and the third place. Actually, I could tell you right now if I could get a hold of my other phone, but I'm gonna try to work on my computer and chat with whoever comes on the chat, so I could reply to them and hopefully have some good interaction like I did on last Sunday. Last Sunday was Father's Day. Father's Day in the United States. So yeah, it was fun actually. Talked to a guy from England, and he was just telling me about his history with his employment and other things in his life. It was pretty good interaction, and the interaction inspired me to talk about relatable subjects with this person that I was talking to, which was pretty cool. Because I watched my church online because I was coming back from Norwalk, and Norwalk is about 40 miles from where I live. So I just listened to the live stream because I intended to go to service tonight, and I didn't make it because it was going to take an hour for me to get there. So that's why I didn't make it. But I should have went anyways. Because they had an activity afterwards, and it's fun to be at church when there's extra activities going on, so I could interact with different people. Hopefully, most of the time I gravitate to people I already know, so I don't really get to know anyone new. Sometimes I do. I don't know. It's funny. I could get into that subject, and maybe I will just for the fun of it because it's a very mysterious thing when you go to church, because when you go to church, you're supposed to be going to church to. Um, are you just talking to the OBC? You're bored. Oh, I'm not really bored. I'm actually trying to promote my channels, and the best way to promote channels is like going live, because my live stream from last week was kind of topical. I was trying to talk about Father's Day, and Father's Day is a holiday in the United States. No, it's my chair, dude. Did I just fart? That's funny. I don't know. Would that get more views if I did more of the flatulence and stuff? But no, I'm not. No, it's my chair. My chair moved. Um, and so, anyways, I kind of depend on the interaction with people to kind of inspire my thoughts about certain subjects. I'm not an expert, like I've said in my other videos. Like, I post videos. I was posting videos like 3 times a week, but I don't know. Sometimes I get into subject matter that is, I guess they would say, cringy because, yeah, sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, and I will get into subjects that probably shouldn't. So I'll be the first to say when I really mess up on subjects. But I mean, watch my other videos and maybe you'll kind of get the gist of it. I've talked about my divorce because I know when I first started to do content on the YouTube machine consistently, I would totally see different subjects that people were onto, different like, I don't know, stuff that I could kind of relate to, and I was like, whoa, this person's talking about politics, this person's talking about their personal life, this person's talking about religion, and those are all the total taboo subjects that you're not supposed to talk about. I mean, back in the day, like in the olden days, probably like 50, 60 years ago, those are the subjects you did not talk about in public. Politics, personal life, religion. But I mean, if you go on the YouTube machine, that's all people are talking about. So someone out there must be really enjoying that kind of topics. And the personal things that I was talking about when I was doing my videos and uploading and whatever was about my divorce. And someone left a comment on one of my videos. Is like, oh, you're so wise. And I did not let that go to my head because that would be so silly. Because I know myself, and it's like I tell people, it's like they could talk crap about me all day long, but what I know about myself is way worse than what anybody could observe about me, and that keeps me humble. Because yeah, I mean, yeah, there's plenty of subject matter that is cringy. And I was talking to my nephew today because on my other channel, the Timothy Damits channel, the one that I try to make actual video content and video that actually might have some entertaining value, my nephew was telling me that he calls it, well, he said shit, but just to keep it like I guess nice, he calls it a poop post. And I guess poop posts are those posts that people will like just upload that's really like so random and almost like garbage. But there's people that actually do the poop posting. I'm not talking about actual, bowel movement. I'm talking about just the figure of speech about like when something is terrible, and then they will post it, and it'll be entertaining, but it'll be so completely random that people won't like actually probably watch more than 30 seconds of it, and that's pretty pretty much a bummer when you're trying to make content because you want people to watch more. Well, the ultimate thing is that you want to post content that will be you're like 8 years old. Oh, that's terrible. Well, maybe I do have a mentality of an 8-year-old. I never thought of it because my oh, someone took that post away. So maybe you were being rude, but whatever. Um, yeah, I actually add 40 years to that, and that's how old I am. So yeah, but yeah, I guess maybe I could use. No, I don't know. You're not really supposed to use foul language on the YouTube machine. Supposedly, if you use a cuss word within 30 seconds of your video, it'll be squashed. It will be squashed, and no one's gonna watch it. So, yeah, I guess what you're saying wasn't supposed to be insulting. You're just saying like, oh, you don't cuss like an 8-year-old. But 8-year-olds probably say more foul language than I ever did at that age. So I don't know if that even helps. But that was a very thought-provoking comment, and I guess I have to kind of think about it a little bit more before I react. So, yeah, you probably just said, like, as far as foul language. I try to avoid foul language. And speaking of foul language, I got to take my phone off of here real quick. You could go with me to. Oh, shoot, my phone's right here. Actually, I need to go and check, see my laundry, because I'm trying to do laundry tonight. And, yeah, doing laundry and multitasking. I want to upload all my videos from the what's it called? Oh, my laundry got 24 minutes. I don't even know why I had to check it right now. But yeah, Sunday night is usually my laundry night. Is my vlogging night. Is my night for catching up on stuff and preparing for the week. I know one thing that I really need to implement that I haven't is that on Sunday night's a good night to prepare food. And preparing food would be like a very cool, beneficial thing for me to like pre-pack all my food, prepare my food. I know my ex-father-in-law, he would cook all his food on Sunday. Well, that was a bummer. Sorry, I just was trying to put my phone on the holder and it squeezed the the one thing that. Oh wait, hold on, let me fix this. So I won't give away too much of my location. So on Sunday nights, I got a bunch of video I took. I went to Disneyland Friday with people. I don't know if I could give away too much information, but I went to Disneyland on Friday, and it was kind of okay. So this is anyway. Let me get my clear thoughts. I'm plugging in my phone right now because I'm gonna upload the pictures to my computer. And there you go. So I went to Disneyland on Friday with family. I've had family that been working for Disney for like over 25 years, right? So I've been bragging to people about getting in for free. And the getting in for free at Disneyland has been totally complicated, because in the past you could just go to, you get free tickets, or your family or friend could just like take you to the gate, sign you in, and let you free. But I think since like maybe early 2000, they changed a lot of the policy about getting in for free because of like people that would get signed in. They would get signed in to. I wonder if Disneyland is a buzzword. Whoa, maybe it is, because all of a sudden no one's watching me. Oh, but anyways, I don't know what the buzzwords are on the YouTube machine, but there are some. The computer will catch you say that word, and all of a sudden your video is squashed. So if I say anything that's shady, I guess that would be a bummer. I try to think before I talk. That's why I'm saying poop instead of shit. I prefer not to use foul language. But anyways, about the whole Disneyland story. If you're watching that right now, and you're my family member, I'm trying not to be too incriminating, but it very well could be incriminating. So, um, this is a good place to like rehearse my content for Wednesday, the one that I put on actual uh, my actual entertainment YouTube channel on Timothy Damits' YouTube channel. Supposedly, if you get 500 subscribers now, you're eligible for maybe having some monetization. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't complain. I mean, there's people that do content to pay their rent, to like completely like pay their bills and put their kids through school and all that stuff. And I mean, if I could get enough money to pay off my bills, that would be cool. Because bills are terrible and they're very stressful. I mean, bills will give you motivation to work, but then also getting married could give you motivation to earn money to make your spouse happy and stuff like that. And by all means, if you find someone that you want to wife them, you know, take the risk. But of course, you don't want to make any decision like that without like really counting the cost, because counting the cost is that's something I don't think people really do. The whole risk and rewards. I mean, if you're gonna take a risk in life, you should calculate your risk. You should, you know. But I mean, if you're one of those people that like to randomly go and do stuff and not consider the consequences, I guess that's um, kind of one of those things that I guess people like to learn from their mistakes. So, you know, if you could avoid making mistakes, I guess that's always a good idea. Because, like I've said in my other videos, there's no rule, there's really no rule. You have to make your own mistakes. You don't have to. But then I guess if you're in the heat of the moment, sometimes you're just going to get caught up in the moment and then you're going to muff up. Sorry, my posture is terrible. So this will force me to sit up a little bit. So, yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm not bored right now. I'm just trying to multitask. I'm trying to upload. See, I completely forgot what I was doing, but I'm trying to upload the video files from my iPhone onto my computer because I use. Oh shoot, what happened? Because I use my iPhone video and I put it into the Adobe Premiere. I've been learning how to use Premiere the last probably the last year about. I'm getting familiar with it. I'm getting yeah, I've been getting more confident on using Adobe Premiere, and that's oh shoot, the light's over here. Whoa, there's more light on the subject. I wonder if let me change. Let me see if I could kind of soften my face. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Whoa, that's like dark. You gotta have a lot of light, so the computer will be like. The computer will be like, blue. Red, white. Wait. Oh, that's like different colors. It's fascinating. Fascinating. But last week I was just at the Starbucks and I used the Starbucks Wi-Fi to do my live presentation. Let's see here. Yeah. Because this phone is on my family plan with my family, and I'm not trying to eat up their what's it called? Eat up my family's data plan. Forget it. So So I'm using the Wi-Fi at home. And last week I used the Wi-Fi from Starbucks, and it was pretty cool. That was that probably won't be duplicated for another year, because the first time I went live on my Timothy Damits channel, I was having a lot of people contact, interact with me, and it was pretty cool. But I think maybe I used a good thumbnail, because I know thumbnails are everything. You gotta have a good thumbnail for people to want to watch your content. If you don't, what color is good? Could someone tell me, is this look nicer? Does that look nicer? Or does that look nicer? I don't know. I'm just trying to soften up my face a little bit so it won't be like, look at this guy's face is so sharp. Let me see. Whatever. I could probably mess with the light for the next half hour, and that's not going to help me get my files transferred. Because I'm trying to get all the video that I took from Disneyland, and I want to make it into a YouTube video. I'm sure there's millions and trillions of hours of Disneyland video. So that's more reason for me to make a video that's a little bit more more cringy, I guess. Is that the word that people use these days? Some people like the cringe and some people hate it. So it's like, well, how am I going to find the happy medium between the cringy content and the actual entertainment content? I've been doing this consistently for 4 years. Gay? Yeah, well, whatever. That could mean anything. But I am trying to transfer my files right now, so if I'm seem distracted, it's because I am. And I'm trying to read the comments that people put. So, yeah. Trying to be able to... I have a lot of storage available on my iPhone, and it's... yeah, it's... still needs to be cleared out. Oh, I have another file, another folder. Whoa. But the whole story that I want to tell about going to Disneyland is that just because I got in for free doesn't mean that I was going to do anything that was great. And it's a new season for the Tim's Variety Show on the Timothy Damits channel. So if you want to give me a subscribe over there or subscribe here, that would be really wonderful. Because, yeah, I got to make a new folder. What am I going to name this season? Oh, I know what I'm going to name it. And it just makes sense. I'm going to name a new folder and call it, I'm going to name it Timo's Poop Folder. Because that's pretty much what this summer's going to be about. Last summer, I did a bunch of video. I took video of some old home videos and I put it on the YouTube machine, trying to tell a story. I think I did kind of tell a story, but this summer, I don't know what to expect. And just like the scripture says, a man's heart plans his way, but the Lord will direct his steps. So maybe the Lord will bless me with some good content this summer. I like to get my car running. I have some cars I like to get repaired and running and on the road again. And poop. Shoot, what's that term again? I should rewind the tape. Tim's poop. Let's see. Oh, post. Poop post. So, but yeah, I mean, the people on the internet that makes really good content, man, I give them props, because I don't know if they just have a gift for creating content or if they actually really plot out what they're going to do that people will want to watch it, you know? And I mean, that's something that I've learned the last 4 years, is like sometimes some of my posts, I get like a couple hundred views on it. I know that doesn't sound too great, but there's also other people, there's other things that I post that get 0 views, and the video that I think that gets 0 views are the videos that are just probably not friendly to the whole posting thing. So that is just something that I've learned, and like it's like with everything. Like I consider myself an artist of some sort of artist, and when you're creating, you got to create for yourself. And I know a lot of the time when I create content, I do want other people to watch it, but for the most part, I got to create it for myself, and just do things that will be more, fun for me to watch. But then sometimes I do post content that I won't even watch. So that so 54 files. Okay, 54 files. So I'm gonna delete these ones. If I need any of those files on my phone, they're deleted now. So I guess I'll just have to forget about that one. So that's part of the process of video making. Kind of having an idea of what people want to watch. I've never developed that, but for the most part, it's just finding what people really are out to watch. Let me see. Can I adjust this a little bit? Let's see. Oh shoot. So yeah, I haven't really figured that out, but I think my computer crashed, and I didn't even see. Oh wait. What the heck? That's the one thing when you're transferring iPhone video onto your desktop, man, sometimes it just crashes out, man. Because the iPhone or the Apple and the desktop, they just don't want to get along sometime, and it's kind of a bummer. Because I would be 78 files at once should work, but I know I've tried to transfer maybe about 120 files at once, and then it would just take a dump. Man, I think I transferred everything that I could transfer. Well, I mean, I could start working on the video tonight, but I have no idea of what direction I want to take the video, because it is so it's so hit and miss when you're creating. But yeah, I've just been talking right now, trying to see if I get some more interaction. So far, I got some rude comments, and nothing really too interactive to inspire any of the thought patterns that might be inspiring. But I guess that's just makes me probably unique out of all those people who's making vlogs. See, don't copy. Okay. See, I was trying to transfer a file, and it wasn't going to let me transfer. So I'll just say don't copy. Oh wait, I don't even know what file that didn't go through. So 75, 77, so 78. Okay, I see what file didn't go through. So I could go ahead and I'm going to delete. Oh, I should unselect that. Hold on, I'm going to unselect that one. And then delete all these other files. Oh wait, there's 2 of them. Shoot. Excuse me. Shoot. Well, guess I'm gonna delete those. Yep, I'm doing transferring files now. So last week, like I was saying, last week was a really good week for interaction. I guess it's just being at the right place at the right time. And I started vlogging 30 minutes ago, and that was probably about 20 minutes too early to start my vlog. Because last week I think I started right at 8 o'clock, but I could be wrong. So I I was just working on trying to transfer some files that I need for doing my videos on my Timothy Damits channel. That's my This is my side channel actually. My main channel is the Timothy Damits channel, and I have two side channels. One is the TD Damits, this one, and my other side channel is the Fluffed Up channel when I have a puppet that does talking and stuff. And I could probably do it here, but I don't know if that would be good. I don't know. It just when when I guess right now I could just really talk about creating content and my successes and failures. The most successful video that I ever did was doing a review on a product, and pretty much all the other videos kind of just yeah, didn't really pan out. But I mean, people use products all the time, and the people that sell that certain product want to know what people's reaction to that product is or whatever. And I mean, it's cool, but if I could help people when they're like struggling with vehicles or struggling with just their life or whatever, I would be glad to help people with those things. Because yeah, because I know when I've struggled. Oh my gosh, man, July is gonna be. Oh man, next Monday is July 1st already. Whoa, that is crazy how this month went by. Went by like warp speed, man. That's just how life is all day, every day. So I guess for now, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into my video and see if I could start creating the video for next week with Adobe Premiere on two. You know what? I do need to do a lot of file management too. There's a lot that I could be doing right now. It's hot tonight. It says, let's see, what does it say? Wildfire update. You have used 3.1 gigabytes of 4? Oh, wow. Is it using my own gigabytes to do this video right now? Well, that's crazy. So I guess if it cuts me off, then I'll. Oh wait. I wonder. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to plug in the cord and see if I could delete some stuff from this phone, so it won't crash out. Is there someone outside? Someone might be outside right now. Whoa, should I go look? He's probably a big giant raccoon. Freaking raccoons. I hate raccoons. Let's go outside and see what's going on, because I don't know what's going on outside, but it sounds like it's not very. Might be nothing. Probably a whole lot of nothing. See if I can put my shoes on. Shoes on, and there was one person watching, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is cringy. Cringy content. Oh, shoot. I don't know what I heard, but I heard something. I heard something outside today. Today's the 23rd of June. Does it mean anything to anybody? Does it mean anything to anybody out there? Well, keep on looking at to see who's watching the videos, who's coming in and out of the consciousness. I need to figure out how to manage my files. Oh, the clouds outside look so dark. Whoa, the dark clouds outside. There's only a couple of them, but it's supposed to be flash flood warning tonight or today. It's weird. Why? Why is that impossible? Here's the here's the 29 Ford. If anybody wants to buy this, it's up for grabs. You know, I like to fix it myself, but I don't really even know the first thing about cars. So I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it up to the professionals. I know enough about cars to know that I don't know anything about cars. So this is the, oh, my laundry's done. Yeah, you could yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the wash clothes into the, whoa. Someone liked my video. Thank you for whoever did that. That's so cool. It's so cool to do that. Oh my gosh, this stuff washed? Oh, that's crazy. Laundry got, I don't know. I'm not gonna make any like formal complaint, but there's some people that use the washer machine for a freaking clothes hamper. And that's not fair. If you go use the washing machine and they're stuffing it because someone's using it as like a clothes hamper, it's not good. You know, it's community. I live in a community that other people might want to use the washing machine. So someone like messed that crap up. So, and they had food and stuff wrapped up in a towel and they threw it in the washing machine. That was unpleasant. I know who did it. I'm not going to put them on blast, but you know, just if you're out there in the internet world, and yeah, you know, if you're gonna share the community area, try not to hog it with your laundry. That's just not good, because there's such thing as common area. I guess I'll put everything on cotton normal, so doesn't make sense. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, probably this one, whatever. It's nothing that, I hope it's nothing that's going to get ruined. Hot homophobic, not homophobic. Be kind. Yeah, that was kind of random, but yeah, not. See, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the comments very well. I need glasses. Someone put my jacket. I got this jacket from the curb. I found a jacket curbside. This is a nice jacket too. And I'm gonna wash it, and I'm gonna put it away for if it gets cold again. Because if it gets cold again, I'm gonna have a jacket that I found by the curb. So it's very, very kind of, I don't know. I'm just excited about that because I do like pick stuff up when I see it next to the curb. Like last couple weeks ago, I found a fish tank. And the fish tank was really pretty. Let's look at it. Oh no, actually, I put it in the truck. But I got a fish tank, and I'm going to sell it. I'm gonna sell it. I found it by the curb. I'm gonna sell the fish tank for $20. I looked it up on the internet, and the fish tank is actually worth like $100 and something. I'm gonna just sell it for $20 because it is kind of old fish tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and put another load of laundry in the machine and keep on talking and interacting with people. It says you did not steal them. No, I didn't steal. Oh, the stuff I find by the curb. Where's my glasses at? My gosh, suck. Thought I was prepared. Oh wait, here we go. I found my glasses. Let me go ahead and see what it says. It says, you did not steal them. No, it was by the curb. It was up for grabs, so it's not stealing. Because people put stuff by the curb over here in Los Angeles because they're just want to get rid of the stuff. And that someone was having a yard sale today, and by 3 o'clock, that's the one thing about yard sales. If you're remotely interested, sometimes after a yard sale, you could go to where the yard sale was, and you could get the items for free. I got I got one of those ring lights, ring cameras over there. Hold on a minute. Whatever. And fish. Man and fish. Pork man and fish. Yeah, there you go. I think I know what you mean. Yeah. Sometimes you go by the curb and just find stuff. So I'm not like totally poor, but I'd rather get stuff for free, right? You know, I guess. Shoot. These pants I'm gonna put in a cold wash. I don't want them ruined, so I'm gonna put them cold. And then I got this. I've been using Tide. We have a car boot. Oh, car boot, dude. That's a good term. That's a good term. I mean, they do that here in LA too. In Los Angeles, they'll put like stuff right there by the curb and sell it. Like, unpack their car. They would unpack their car and they will drive your stuff to a field at 6 a.m. and try to. Yeah, that's what they do here in Los Angeles. But it's like right there by the different like the parking. You know, you probably have them in the UK too. Like the islands, they have islands that divide up the traffic, and people will just unpack all their stuff on the island, and then they'll just sell it. They'll just sell it right there at the islands. So it's I guess it's common. Shoot, it's not unique to Los Angeles. Shoot, nothing ever is, you know. Depends on where you go. Depends on where you go. What people will determine. Fun fact: my ex-wife's Canadian, right? And for some reason, Canadians aren't too fond of people from the United States. So it's interesting. I don't even know how that whole. I could tell you how the whole thing started, but I won't get into that right now. But yeah, I'm one of those people in Los Angeles that knows that the whole world does not revolve around Los Angeles. You know, not to say that anybody said that, but some people do think like, oh, people from Los Angeles are so conceited. Not me, man. I'm like, I could tell you stuff about LA that maybe at a later date, but right now it's probably not appropriate. But I've lived in Los Angeles all my life, so I know really. I know what I'm talking about mostly. I really do, because, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy around these parts. Like I would tell anybody, it's a good place to visit, but don't overstay. Just like when I went to British Columbia, Canada. Good place to visit, but don't stay too long, because then you're going to see stuff that you don't want to know about. And unfortunately, I did see stuff that I don't want to know about. So, let's see. Got my glasses. I've been there. Oh, okay, cool. Turn. LA sounds scary. LA could be a scary place, but again, you said you've been there. So, I mean, how was your Los Angeles experience? Was it scary? Or was it like, did you go and do the tourist attractions like, the touristy stuff? Like Disneyland and, like I started my vlog talking about Disneyland because I was there on Friday. And it was pretty disappointing experience. Because the people I was with didn't want to do anything. They just wanted to, they wanted to go to the pool, go swimming. Man, and I was there. I was on a mission, but apparently I did not follow through with the mission because I was waiting for other people to go hang out with me, but that was yeah, anyways, I'm not going to go ahead and vent about that because that was pretty much a bummer. Not a big bummer, but it was a bummer. Because there's two things I wanted to see the most. Two things was the at Galaxy's Edge has the Rise of the Resistance, and I heard that was something that you don't want to miss. And then Mickey's Runaway Train, And Mickey's Runaway Train was something I wanted to see. That just opened, I think. Actually, that hasn't been open that long, but man, I heard that was a really great experience because it uses, as far as I know, it uses like a roller coaster, and it also uses video. So it's kind of like, I don't know if you've been on Star Tours. Star Tours is kind of the same idea that you will watch a screen and then the cart will um, move according to the, yeah. Anyways, let me get my glasses. Give me 1 second. And I need to find my cord too, because I need my cord. So yes, we had one night at Disneyland Resort. I met Nick Cave's manager's wife, and got hit on by us. That's a cool story, bro. Or yeah, that's that's hilarious. Thanks for thanks for sharing that story. That's pretty funny, and it sounds like true to life too. Because I mean, really, people gotta make their money somehow. And I'm being sarcastic because there's other ways to make money than to do that. But yeah, that could either give you a little bit of that could boost up your ego, or totally like bum you out. Like, oh my gosh, the only play I'm getting is you got to pay for it. And then some people actually prefer to pay for it. But anyways, not me. Forget that crap. I could get into that subject, but I won't, because that might be kind of a depressing thing about interacting with the females. Because I'm not an expert at that by any means, but you know, it's like once I have the ice broken, yeah, I get a little bit too kind of eager. Yeah, not a good look. Especially the kind of chicks I'm trying to attract, or I'm trying to have a relationship with, is these girls that I doubt very much they would even give me a second look. I mean, not to be like, yeah, because, anyway, yeah, we won't go there. Dude. Yeah, Las Vegas probably has more of those types, but yeah, that is funny. If I went to Disneyland and that happened, I'd be like, whoa, that that would be, yeah, you would totally have your guard down, because when you're at Disneyland, you're like, oh, everyone's happy and they just want to have fun and hang out and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure there. I'm sure none of those. Yeah, yeah. No offense. Yeah, right. Exactly. No, I get it. I get it. That's pretty cool. As, but that would catch me off guard for sure. I mean, because I was at Disneyland mostly by myself on Friday. I did hang around with the people who invited me, and I was trying to revolve around that and everything. But yeah, being a 48-year-old man with a cell phone camera doing video, it is not a good look. If I was with my friends and family doing video with them, but then even my um, anyways, the um, person that I was with was yelling at me every time I had my camera. I was like, really? I'm trying to create content the best of my ability, but you know how that is. It's kind of a hit and miss stuff when you're creating content for the internet. I have a lot of video, and actually I was going to start my Adobe project right now, and the the idea is to create. You got to hook someone in the first 30 seconds. Then after that, you have to have like a change in the video every 10 seconds. I mean, that's one formula that I think might work for me, but it's very, very challenging to be able to do that. And I know I could probably talk people's ear off about creating content, and that could probably help people that want to create content for the internet. But, you know, like, I would say stay away from personal life, religion, and politics. Unless you have an IQ. Because I've seen people on the internet machine that they have an IQ about politics and personal life and religion. They have a really IQ, and you really want to watch them. You really enjoy how they do talk about those subjects. Personal life, maybe I could talk about that more. Um, but then again, it's all about like how much do you share? You know, I haven't really developed that IQ about how much to share with people. Yeah, actually, that is cool, and that's funny. You do. That is funny. You said that about yeah, ranting. If you're a good ranter, people would love to. People love to watch that stuff. If you're good at it, most anything, if you're really good at it, people are gonna be like all over it. Where's my Adobe Premiere icon? What the heck? Oh, what the heck is it not here? Did it reach the limit? Whoa, that's a bit of a bummer. How could I? Oh, apps. Let me click apps. Premiere update failed. Oh, okay. Retry. Oh, I guess I have to update my Premiere anyway. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm digging through that to do it. Yeah, a lot of the content I create is basically for me to look at. Maybe if I ever get bored when I'm 78 years old, I'll look back at the content that I created and I'll be like, whoa, I was a mess, or whoa, you know, this guy was on the verge of a breakthrough. Uh-oh, he broke it. FFs. Like a diary. Yeah, that's how I look at it right now. Because, I mean, if my hard drive crashes, and God forbid the Google hard drive crashes, because that's where a lot of my content, because my earlier content was basically right off of the right off the phone. Because like in 2019 when I started to do content, I would just do recording and then post it immediately because the YouTube allowed it. And then there was a period of time YouTube didn't allow you to post directly off your phone because of all the posting and stuff, and then the child's protection on the internet. A lot of people was just posting stuff that kids was finding, and it's like, my opinion about that, don't leave your kid alone with the tablet or the phone, because they're going to probably find something that's questionable. You got to protect your kid. And tablets and phones are not babysitters, man. It's cringy. Even my own family members just will give the kid a tablet and say, shut up. And I even went to Disneyland on Friday, and the family was eating together, but the kid had headphones and their tablet. It's like, what are you showing that kid? You're not showing that child to engage properly with the family. You're just showing that kid you could be in your own world and forget about everything around you. That's just not good form, man. So, you know, I could get into that. I see my family and friends do that with their children. It's like, dude, anyways, that's just see. Yeah, yeah. And I don't even think it's swearing. Like, I try to avoid cussing. My little puppet that I do on my other channel, the Fluffed Up 75 channel, if you're really ambitious, you should check it out. That could be kid friendly, but again, I do not want to cater to this culture that leaves the kids alone with tablets to watch what's it, Coco Melon and all that silliness. It's like, no, don't even. Society is broken, but not all. Yeah, no, I agree. Not all society is messed up. Like maybe I'm over exaggerating a little bit, but I mean we do. Oh, update failed. Oh, I bet my whole computer needs to be. Oh man, that's gonna be a real disappointing thing if I'm. Oh man, I use the iMovie to make. Yeah, no, not fluffy, fluffed up. FLUFED UP 75. Yeah, give me a subscribe if you're so kind. Sometimes I hit and miss on that, but he's just a little puppet that like has little philosophical things. Because we were talking about like today, my nephew and I were talking about some philosophy. Yeah, fluffed up, one word, 75. Or actually, you could even find me just put Valley Boy 75. That'll probably be the best way to find me, Valley Boy 75. But my nephew and I was talking about how, man, it was really inspirational. Yeah, so inspirational I forgot it. Oh shoot! Oh, I can't even type. Could I type with this? Hold on. No. Wait, this. Live tap. All messages are visible. I don't think I could interact. Yeah, Valley Boy 75. One word. Yeah, thank you. Um, yeah, so you found it? Are you there? Well, yeah, I'm here. I hope you can find me. Did that mess up? No, it still shows me. You know what? You know what I do? I whip out my. Look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, it was flashing. Um, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, that's. I am joking with y'all. Laugh out loud. Oh, joking about what? You said y'all? Joking with ya. Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking like a California boy. Or California with the slang. I mean, California, Los Angeles is a good mix of every culture that you could find in Los Angeles. Because you go to any part of Los Angeles and you'll be like, I know my friend, actually, it's funny, my friend, my roommate, he told me that I need to make a YouTube channel that is very dedicated to the stuff around Los Angeles. And I don't know if I'm that ambitious. I mean, Los Angeles is funny. You could be living here your whole life and you don't even really do the tourist attractions. I'm sure you could say that about where you live in UK. I'm sure there's parts of the UK. I mean, have you been to Stonehenge? Have you Stonehenge? Probably saying it wrong. Have you been to like um, I don't know, the touristy stuff? Have you saw London Bridge? Have you been to uh, what's that, Westminster Abbey? I don't even know. I mean, UK I think is as big as California. So you've been everywhere. So I mean, how far from Stonehenge do you live? Yeah, UK is tiny, but isn't it like kind of as big as California? I mean, I guess in comparison, no, it's tiny. So you probably been to Port Isaac, where they used to do Doctor. Dr. Martin. Fun fact, I do watch Dr. Martin. Yeah, I do watch it, all the reruns. Dr. Martin, it was just kind of a cool show. I don't know. I kind of like that little sleepy town. I'm sorry. I'm gonna adjust this. Hold on. Shoot. I'm gonna take this off for a minute. Nobody here. I found it. I found the cord. Is your channel the? Yeah. Are you familiar with that video, dude? Fun fact. That was totally. I can't say it was by accident that I posted it, but yeah, that's my video, and that was me a long time ago when I was young and dumb. That's the Timothy Damits channel, is the pig puncture. So if you're familiar with that, that was the guy that did the response to that video. Not response. Was it review? I was featured in one of those channels of people doing you can wait. Where's, oh my goodness sakes. Where's my, put my glasses down somewhere. Shoot. I don't know where I put my glasses. Oh, they're right there. I threw them over here on my desk. It says, is your channel, it says, you can go north to south of 5 hours. Dang. That, that's a small place. It takes me an hour to get to Norwalk, where I grew up, and it takes me probably from here to Sacramento. It takes about 5 hours. So, yeah, that's those are some fun facts. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for the interaction, because that's pretty cool. That's stuff that I think people would benefit from watching. But did you ever go to Port Isaac? Yeah, this is not working. I don't know why it's not letting me update. Those are reading glasses. Reading glasses. So, 842. Shoot. I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. If I'm not able to use my Adobe Premiere to do my videos, that's going to really be a bummer, because I just transferred all my videos to the computer, because I use the iMovie. The iMovie is actually really, oh shoot. iMovie is very user friendly. Okay, hold on. That was cool. Watch. It's not doing it. Hold on. There, you see it? It's blinking. It's trying to find my face. Whoa, that's so. Yeah, so exciting. But so I think maybe if I do some file management tonight, it would be beneficial, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to edit with Premiere if it's not letting me update it. Waiting. Oh, I think it's gonna update now. Hope it does. Oh, it failed. There was probably updating. There was a problem. So let me see if it tells me what the problem is. We are unable to update Premiere due to insufficient disk space. View your error. Oh my gosh. That is a bummer. So I have insufficient disk space on my computer. So now I got to figure out how to delete stuff. My nephew was using this computer for playing video games, so now I have to delete all his video game stuff. Man. And I don't even know the first thing about that. I mean, I I did delete stuff before. Well, that's going to be a big bummer. Oh, wait a minute. I can't. I'm not the main user. My goodness sakes. Wait, am I going to be able to? Man, now I'm thinking out loud. Whoa, I'm getting quiet. I'm getting quiet now, and I don't know how to get rid of these files. Man. See, I was on the verge of creating a new computer. My nephew's really into making, uh, like, making. Okay, let me rewind a little bit. My friend, my nephew built his own tower. Okay, it's not like a huge job. Back probably 20 years ago, it was like big business to build people computers. But now you could do it yourself. You could go to the electronics place and buy motherboards and all that stuff to create like your own system. And I have everything to create my own system right now, but I just haven't had time to do it. But I might have to make time to do it now. Let me sign off on this one. Yeah. Fun fact, the last person I talked to last weekend, oh shoot, that was loud. It sounded like something blew up. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, I powered down. I didn't mean to power down. I meant just to reset my computer. My goodness, I'm probably not going to be able to use this computer now for a while because it seems like it's not supporting my Adobe Premiere. So that's going to be a huge inconvenience. But I was going to give it a break this summer of making content, but everything happens for a reason, and maybe the reason is for me to avoid making the videos. But I'm going to try to salvage my computer. I mean, this computer is just loaded up with so much stuff, man, because my nephews were using it for everything. And they would download every single thing that came up that they needed to download. So that was their thing. So, oh shoot, I remember that happened. Yes, I got signed on. Good. I've been doing this vlog for over an hour, so at least I'm at the privacy of my own place, because when I was vlogging from the car in front of the Starbucks, yeah, it just probably wasn't a good look. Not a good look at all. If I get rid of the Steam stuff, it might loosen up some memory. It might not. I'm gonna delete all the Steam. Delete the Steam, and the rest will follow. The rest will follow. Show details? Sure. No, I'm trying to delete files. If you know how to delete files from a computer, it's probably computer 101, but I'm in the middle of doing that right now because I'm not going to be able to use my Adobe Premiere if I can't delete some files, because it needs some memory to make the updates on my Premiere. So man, so right now, you know what? I'm gonna do that right now because I'm gonna go to my my iPhone clock, and I'm gonna find out what time it is in, see, world. So I only have two two states or two places on my phone right now. It's California and then New York. And now I'm gonna type in. Let me see. I'm gonna add. Okay, I'm gonna add a place. I'm gonna add London. London. London, England. It's 4:50 in the morning right now. Whoa, that's early. That's how early it was last time when I talked to the guy from London. So I guess you can't sleep or you're up early, and maybe that's why someone is sanding over there. Goodness. So let me see. I was gonna add. Let's see. What other country should I add to my world clock? Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv, Israel. 6:51 in the morning over there. Whoa, they're 10 hours. Oh, and because of the people I work with, I gotta add Manila. Ooh, Managua. Should add that. That's where my best friend is from. 11:51 a.m. Whoa. 15 hours. 15 hours. Whoa. 11:51 a.m. That's pretty cool. Kind of fun, right? So that's my world clock right there. So, oh, you know what? Just for, nah, I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, so I'm gonna see if I could delete some files, and then I'm gonna cut off my. Oh wait, gosh darn it! Hold on, let me see if I can do this. User 8. Whoa, that was weird. So I'm trying to get some memory off of this cell phone I'm using right here because it says it's gonna cut off. So I'm gonna find it on my. It's a Google, not Google. What phone is this, anyways? No, it is a Google. Yeah, I think it's a Google phone. I don't know what kind of phone this is, but I gotta take some stuff off of it so it could work. Wait a minute. I don't know what it says. Why does it say that it's the Whoa. But it seems like there's plenty of room right there. Plenty of room. Plenty of room right there. So, yeah, so I'm doing a lot of tasks. So Sunday night is my night for, doing tasks. My laundry, my vlogging. In about an hour, I'm gonna listen to the radio, and that's my night. Not that you asked, but I was telling you. So I had a little bit of interaction tonight, which is cool because the interaction really makes my live stream more fun and more exciting when people inspire me to say, like, someone said that they watched my Pennsylvania pig puncture video, and I don't know if that made them not want to talk to me anymore, but they weren't on after that, so I wasn't like celebrating that stuff. But when you create content, it's like a hit and miss. For me, for some people, they just have the knack for it. Knick, knack, patty, whack. Give a dog an idea. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on with this phone. I'm going through it right now, looking at the files from this phone, and I have no idea because I'm using oh my gosh, oh, that's not good. It cut off my Wi-Fi. Shoot. No. Oh, that's a bummer. Wonder how long I was doing. Wonder how long I was using my family's data plan. Maybe that's what the message was about. Bummer. So I don't know. Maybe that's why it gave me that message. Shoot. Bummer. I wasn't trying to use up my family data plan, but it's almost the end of the. Whoa. It's almost the end of the month, so maybe they get more data. Maybe they don't. I don't know how that happened. Man. A message saying that the data was. Shoot. That's an extreme bummer. Yeah, I certainly hope I wasn't using my family's data plan right now for doing my live stream, because that's not cool. Because I think T-Mobile, I don't think they give you unlimited data. They say that they do, but they're not really giving you unlimited anything. I don't know why they're being greedy with the data on the cell phone companies, but they are. So I try to avoid using data, and I was using the data right now. As a matter of fact, yeah, now it's on Wi-Fi again, but it was using the family's data program, so that's not what I intended to do, but it happened. So that's a bummer. Not cool. Not cool at all. You know, because the family data plan, yeah, I think it's a big hype. So, you know, I don't know 100% for sure. I got Pure Talk on my cell phone, and yeah, I don't know if it was worth it or not. But T-Mobile is like, yeah, you don't want to mess with T-Mobile, because apparently they're gonna get the money out of you, and I'm gonna go get my laundry right now. So, you wanna go with me to get my laundry? Make a comment. If you don't wanna make a comment, it's dark outside. Oh wait, I know what to do. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. No. But I'm going to go and get my laundry out of the machine. Take you around the house and wonder why people come in and out of consciousness. Yeah, I'm singing a song. My words are wrong. And now I'm going to see if the data is still on the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi in a lo-fi world. Oh shoot. My dryer's done. My dryer is done, and I'm going to keep this up because I am going to keep it up. Some of the stuff, my laundry, so some of the stuff stays in this area, and the other stuff, this is how I fold a towel. How do you fold towels out there? I fold a towel like this. I fold it in half, and then I fold it in 3/4. Three sections. See, that's my fold right there. You know, fun fact, you know where I learned that? My ex-best friend, he was in the military, and that's how they showed you to fold towels. You fold it in half, then you fold it again, like that. Right? Right? Yeah, right. And then this is a tablecloth. So that's more stuff to fold. And my t-shirt. And I left it, I left my stupid other t-shirt. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't get everything out of the dang blazer. My goodness sakes. That was dumb. But this is how I fold a t-shirt. Take it like this. Take the part that faces you. Do like 3/4. Then you can do like another quarter like that. That's how you fold a t-shirt. But this is how I do it. You do it the way you want. Some people will just wash all their clothes and throw it back in the basket and forget about it. And when they go to use it, it's all wrinkly and messed up. So shoot. So I'm folding the laundry, doing the vlogging, and I didn't check the vehicle for everything I needed to get out of it, because I had a dirty t-shirt and I didn't get to wash it. And I hope well, I don't know how people store their stuff, but I'm storing it like this. You know, gonna store it like this. Must resist because it rhymes, and I'm committing crimes. And people, I hope, will subscribe. And that's the way I sing my song, doing my laundry on the live stream. And I know that see a tablecloth. I don't know if you need a folded tablecloth, but if you wanted to put it away, you gotta fold it. You gotta properly fold tablecloth. People do it different ways. And then I'll put in the tablecloth drawer. My other laundry's almost done. My gosh, this is the most exciting part of the whole video, and no one's watching. Oh. No one's watching me fold my underwear, but I don't want to do that in public because I don't want people to see my underwear, because there might be a schema on my underwear. Whoa. I wonder if I should let this hang dry. Maybe I'll let it hang dry. This is the jacket that I found by the curb. Should I let it hang dry? There's no care instructions in here, so I don't even know what to do. I mean, I'm not going to need a jacket probably for a couple more months. Whoa. There's no care instructions on this jacket, so I don't know how to take care of it. Oh wait, my goodness, I found it. The care instructions on this jacket says to wash cold. Okay, I did that. Tumble dry low. So I'm going to put it in the dryer. What the heck? Put the rest of oh man, there wasn't even that many items in this wash. My goodness, that's a waste. When you wash, well, I try to at least, do you guys use fabric softeners in your world? This is a fabric softener, and supposedly it's supposed to soften the fabric. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. Alright. No, so I guess casual. Oh, gotta turn the machine on first. And then I'm going to go to, casual. Guess that's technically the low. How low can you go? Uh-oh. How low can you go? I don't know. I'm gonna keep on talking until I gotta go. And I did not. Shoot, I should call my mama right now. Say, Mama, what are we doing, Mama? I'm tired. I'm dragging so bad right now. Had to wake up early the last couple days. I didn't get to sleep in. What was me? Oh my God. Sound like Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. And the rest will follow. Shoot. Hello. Anyways. Maybe the vlogging finally pootered off, but whatever. You know. I'm gonna try to do this with my other channel on Tuesday? No way. Yeah, Tuesday. I do a live stream on my other channel. Be curious to see how many people watch that one. Very curious. Not the Doug Addict again. Again, I haven't used drugs since probably 26 years ago. I don't know. Not the drug addict again. No, sorry, it is me. And I'm just vlogging or live. Doug. Yeah. I just went live tonight. Nothing I hate most than a drug addict, time thief. Dude, I'm not trying to steal your time. If you interact with me, I'll make it worth it. Seriously. Give me 5 minutes. Ask me a question, interact with me, and I'll redeem your 5 minutes. Or you don't have to subscribe. But that's true, man. Time is precious, and you know what? That's very convicting. Now you made me really, really think about it, because if it's like with video creating and being on the YouTube machine, yeah, that's very thought provoking. Time theft, man, that's true. Because when the time goes, you can't get it back. Time's ruthless. I mean, seriously. I'm 48 years old, and I'm not kidding. The last 25 years went by so fast. Maybe even less. Maybe the last 20 years went by warp speed. I remember when I was in high school. Those 4 years in high school, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, man, that went by fast. That really went by fast because the high school was like, boom, done. Then now it's like I'm looking at my 30-year high school. Yeah, 30-year high school. Well, I want to say reunion, but I haven't been invited to a reunion, so I don't even know if that is a thing. Maybe because of what happened in 2020, they're like, no, we're not doing reunions no more. Not gonna do that. I need to delete files. How do you delete? My goodness sakes. How do I delete? I know I've done it before. Deleting files. Nothing I hate most than a drug addict time thief. Wow. That was harsh. But I'm not mad because I hate that too. Freaking, I was married twice. And if I could get the time back for those two situations, I would love to. But yeah, my first wife, man, was a time waste. I mean, I learned. I guess you have to redeem the time. There's the Bible talks about how the locusts will eat away different things in your life. And once the locusts come in, and takes it, that's it. It's a wrap. That is a wrap. Man, that is so true, man. I do hate that too. But yeah, I'm not trying to waste anybody's time. I'm just trying to get a little bit of interaction and maybe a little bit of attention to my channels because, yeah, I definitely need to make it worth someone's time. Because if someone's going to waste 5, 10, 15 minutes on watching a video, that's true. I wanted to have some really good content, some good entertainment value, or something that will be redemptive to the person that just spent 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes on watching a video. Because I know that there's some videos that I truly won't watch. Like that trend of people like doing a craft, or they start like they have a bowl and they just keep on throwing stuff in a bowl, and you're like captivated, like what are they doing? And at the end, the video just ends, and so you just wasted like maybe 2-3 minutes watching this person just throw stuff in a bowl. Man, that stuff I do hate. I get it. Uh, like they have a super hot, beautiful woman like doing a craft or doing something, and you're watching them and watching them and watching them, and you're like waiting for the payoff. That doesn't pay off. You just wasted your time. I mean, you're just watching this gorgeous woman do a craft or do some sort of talent thing, and then before you know it, like even the TikTok machine, you think about that. I mean, people scrolling through just watching chicks shake their bodies. It's like that is a time waste because all you may be getting your brain stimulated, or your eyes, you know, happy because you're seeing this woman with some nice curves moving their body, but after doing that for like 45 minutes or whatever, you're like, wait, you know, I just wasted 45 minutes of my life just watching this chick shake her personality. It's like, I get it, and you know what? That is a good subject, or a good way of like thinking about how I do content and how, yeah, it's funny. I did start this video talking about poop post. That's not really the real word, but like people who post garbage. And I may borderline be posting garbage on my channels, my Timothy Damits channel. I'm trying to model my content off of other content, not other content creators. I'm trying to make it more cinematic, but the fact of the matter is that when you're on the internet watching videos, most of the time people don't go to the internet to get like entertainment like that. So, man, that comment about like drug addict time thief, wow, that's convicting because time is precious, and I'm not trying to steal no one's time. I'm trying to help people to understand things. Like I could just tell you from my own personal experience, when I'm 48, I'm 48 and a half. I'm going to be 49 at the end of the year. And I can't tell you that I use my time in the most appropriate way. I do have a full-time job. I actually have 2 full-time jobs right now. And the fact of the matter is that I have the 2 full-time jobs because I'm more afraid of going without, and maybe that's not good enough reason to live like that, because at the end of the day I'm like, man, April, all of my spring, the spring season went by fast. I still managed to create some content. But if I was able to take more time to create better content and more like entertainment, like we go to a movie to be entertained. We will sit in the movie theater. Like, I mean, think about the movies that came out the last couple years. They were like two, three. I think I can't say for sure, but I think one movie that came out recently was nearly 4 hours long. Maybe I got that wrong, but still, it's the whole idea. You do intentionally sit through a movie, and you don't sit there thinking you're wasting time when you're being entertained. Like, I mean, I'll tell you right now, my family is planning on going to see the Deadpool movie, and you, I mean, people know what they're getting into when they go see Deadpool, because when you go see Deadpool, you're going to see some action, you're going to see some comedy, you're going to just see, you're going to get a good like mix of all kind of different uh, actions, or like you're gonna, anyways, you're gonna get a 2 hour movie probably. I'm sure it might be even a little bit over 2 hours, because it's supposed to be kind of like one of those movies that's gonna help the Marvel universe and Disney and all that stuff. The idea is that you do intentionally sometimes waste time. So when you sit through a movie, you're being entertained. Like, I know people that will play video games hours on end, and that's entertainment. But if you're sitting and playing a video game hours and hours on end, is not really a good use of time. Because if you really even think about the entertainment you're getting from it, it's really not moving you in any direction. And the fact of the matter is, you'll be sitting in front of a terminal playing video games or whatever you're doing, and you're doing it and you're not taking a break from it. I mean, there's, I think it's probably one of those urban legends that this person played like Call of Duty, or they played some sort of online video game for like 24 hours or 26 hours straight, and then they died. I mean, it doesn't sound far fetched, but an event like that could very well be a urban legend. I never confirmed and denied. I'm sure you could go on the internet machine and confirm if that ever happened. But that is kind of a scary thought, because if you're using your time like that, it's probably not a good use of time. And if you're working a job that could be 8 to 12 hours a day, again, you got to think about your risk and your rewards. Because if you're at your job 60 hours a week, where's the time? Where's the time gone? Because you do have to work, but do you have to work so much? Because work is a good thing. And was work intended to be 12 hours? Was work intended to be 8 hours? I don't know. Somewhere along the way, someone said 8 hour work week. An 8 hour work week is what people are going to do. And that's what people are going to be able to make their living. 40 hours a week. I've done 60 hours a week for like almost every yeah, I think every month, and during spring, every week. Yeah, so if you're able to make a living and work minimum hours, by all means do that. I mean, if you have a spouse that is committed to doing their share of work, and you're doing your share of work, and at the end of the day, you're able to be together, I mean, by all means. But it's not my place to tell you how it will be really working out, because I've known I had I have a friend that was able to be a stay-at-home dad while his wife worked, and they still managed to go on vacations together and stuff like that. So that comment was very inspirational because I don't want to waste anyone's time, and I don't want to waste my time doing this live stream thinking that, if you do a live stream, I was told that that is a quick way to get the hours you need for your channel to be monetized, blah, blah, blah. And I know it's kind of a pipe dream in a way, but in a way it's maybe a legitimate way to make a living. I mean, it would be fun to make a living at a hobby, and doing the video is a hobby. So, yeah, I was just responding to that comment because that is really, really a good comment. That's probably, maybe down the road, if I'm able to highlight that comment, I would, because it's not insulting. It's actually, I will grow from that. Because, like I said, I know things about myself that is so worse than what anybody else could say. I know that it's just like one of those general comments that they commented, but it was still very thought provoking, and I appreciate that. Because maybe you didn't mean it to be thought provoking. Maybe you meant to like be insulting, but yeah, yeah, time wasting, wasting, like time thief, time wasting, whatever. It's like dating, when you date, you should do extreme vetting, and you should find someone that at the end of the, it may feel like a waste of time being with certain people, but if you use that time to be with that person, whatever, whatever, if it's a friend or maybe a romantic, um, maybe someone that might be romantically involved or whatever, or someone that you have feelings with. I'm not advocating being intimately involved with anybody until you're married to them, because that is, I think that's the best way to go. Be married, have a contract with that person before you have that intimacy, because that intimacy takes away, again, the subject right now is time theft, time wasting. If you're with somebody, of course you want that to be long term. But at the end of it, like my last divorce was like almost a over 5 year relationship. And I can't be mad, really. I mean, I intentionally been in that situation. But at the end of the day, even though I'm not with her anymore, I could look at it as a big waste of time, a big waste of my life, a big waste of 5 years. And since I'm older, I don't really have a margin for screwing up, because my margin for error is maybe more doable when you're in your 20s or in your 30s. But the margin of error goes away when you get into your 40s. And even in your 50s, when you're in your 50s, you really have zero margin of error on the things you use your time on, because time is a very precious thing. And if you're engaged with whatever your task is, at the end of the task, you want to be able to say that was a good use of time. Just like doing the video vlogging. It's probably closer to a waste of time than it is a good use of time. But tonight I do have some time, and I did want to see what kind of interaction I got, and I waited. I don't know when that started, when I got that I wonder if I could find out. There's no timestamps on these comments, but that comment, yeah, I mean, I could talk about that all day. I don't even know this person's background. This Seymour, Seymour, Seymour Butts. Are you a Christian? Yes, I am a Christian, and I think that's what was so appealing about that last comment. Because as a Christian, we're not to waste time. And I hate to fess up to the fact I do waste a lot of time. Sometimes it's beneficial to, if you have to work, like I said already, like you have to work, you have to pay your bills, you have to be able to pay your way in the world. Because I think the book of First Thessalonians, I think it's in First Thessalonians, or just read all of Thessalonians. The thing is that when you don't contribute to your community, you're a waste. Unless you have some legitimate reasons for not contributing to your community, then you're just being wasteful. And it's like that verse in Thessalonians, it says, if you don't work, you don't eat. And it took a certain level of abuse before they got to that point. Like, you're um, just like being kind of a parasite. You're just taking more than you are returning. And there should be a reciprocation in a community that you do give and take. I'm not talking about friggin' communism, dude. I mean, I'm just talking about like being a good contributor to your community. Your talents, whatever it is. I guess ideally, in an ideal world, you will take what you need and you will give back what you don't need, and what you don't need maybe someone else will need, but we're not even going there, because I believe in the whole merit based situation. You work to get what you get, like that. What was I seeing in Riddick? You keep what you kill. It's like what you strive for, what you work hard for, you get to keep it. And you shouldn't be forced to give it to anybody that's not doing anything. So I think I kind of made my point with time and with like being a contributor, like content contributing in a winsome and attractive way, and then people will like go, yeah, hopefully after you give someone's attention, or you get attention or whatever, that person that got that attention will go away from whatever the situation is and be better for it, whatever it is. Because yeah, I mean, that comment that guy left, that was very yeah, that was a very good comment. There was other good comments that I got tonight too, but that comment about like nothing I hate more than a drug addict time theft. I could guarantee you I don't use drugs. I use alcohol. That, I guess that would be considered a drug. But I don't need it every night. But time theft, man, I don't want to be that. Because shoot, like I've had enough time stolen from me that I could tell you that last 20 years is a real blur. Probably the last 25 years, I tell you, is a blur, because it went by so fast. I was like complaining to people about like, oh, I think I was 30 something. Oh, I don't want to go to nursing school because I don't have time. And the fact of the matter is, I would have been done with nursing school right now, and I could have been like working minimum hours. Like I know a woman at my work right now. She's working 3 12-hour shifts in a row, and that was it. Do you feel like you have a purpose? Well, absolutely. I mean, the one thing that I think that I express to all my friends and family is the fact that our purpose is not to be happy. Our purpose is to be holy. I know that's a lot to take in, but I think that if I achieve, not in my lifetime, but if I think about being holy, just like that comment about time theft, you know, that's not really being holy in the sense of like, well, the definition of holy is to be separate. But what am I doing to be separate? I think my purpose is to, well, the main purpose is to glorify God in all situations. Like if you read, even Paul, I believe he said in Romans. I can't even quote the scripture and verse, but the Proverbs even says too, don't give me riches that I forget about God, and don't make me poor that I insult God. So I guess it's not really answering the question about purpose, but I guess I could, feelings are subjective, and I do feel I have a purpose, and my main purpose, I think, like tonight in the sermon, you could go to the Grace Community Church or gracechurch.org. You could hear the sermon tonight, and that sermon really wrapped it up. Our purpose is to serve God. Like the Westminster Confession of Faith, if you look it up, and you know, if you want to, the man's chief end, I guess to really sum it up, my purpose is to glorify God and enjoy God forever. That sums it up. If you read the end of Ecclesiastes, you read that whole book. I mean, I read the first couple of chapters. I was like so depressed. I didn't want to finish that book. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't even think I ever finished it. But the very end of the matter is in Ecclesiastes, is to glorify God and enjoy God. And if I could do that, just like when I'm doing this live stream, it's enjoyable, and I hope to get interaction, and I hope to get people like to, have a community, and to be sharing some wise thoughts and stuff like that. But like, yeah, Ecclesiastes is a good book to read to kind of really wrap it up, and that's kind of how I try to live in a way to glorify God and enjoy God. I know I probably said that 100 million different ways, but yeah. And my purpose, like as far as like doing video blogging, I mean, if I wasn't doing this, I would probably be doing what I was doing before 2019, before I got really involved in trying to make content for the internet. Before it was just, actually, again, I probably wasted a lot of time because I do have too many hobbies, and that's like my main channel, the Timothy Damits channel. I hope you could subscribe there. But that channel is basically the whole gimmick of that channel is too many hobbies and not enough time. Yeah. See, talked about a town to build and a time to tear down, a time to smile and a time. Yeah, that's Ecclesiastes, and that's the truth. Thanks for sharing that, because that is the truth. Because there is a time for everything. There's a time to be quiet, and there's a time to express yourself. Right now I'm expressing myself. Is it the time to do it? it very well could be the time. I mean, I do have time to do it. I mean, I have been caught up on my chores, and well, I've been doing laundry too at the same time. So you could, if I put this, if I put this video on public after I cut my feed, then you could fast forward to the different parts. But yeah, I was trying to do laundry at the same time. As a matter of fact, I think my dryer is probably almost done because I found a jacket by a curb. Yeah. So yeah, there. Yeah, I mean, that could be a reward. Maybe a good reward is wasting time and doing whatever you want to do. You know, I was talking to a brother at church today, and he offered to meet with me because I was having I've been having some turmoil in my life, and the brother he I think he's already got his degree to be a pastor, to be in ministry. And then I was talking to him the other night, and he was all like, "Yeah, you know, if you really want to talk to someone, you could come and talk to me." So I saw him at church today, and I said to him, I said, "Hey, will you be available, you know, next Monday? Not this Monday, but next Monday. Will you be available? So we can have breakfast, and we could just talk about some things." The main part of the turmoil in my life has kind of subsided. It's still there, because part of the turmoil that I'm going through right now is the, I guess, loneliness. Because I know ultimately I'm not alone. I have friends at church. I have my family. I have friends here and there. I mean, I go to work, but I guess the thing that I'm feeling is the loneliness of not having the intimacy. Been married twice. They weren't like totally fantastic situations, but they weren't totally bad either. So yeah, yeah. I guess this. I mean, we. I think as Christians, we are. I guess, lack of a better term, we're evolving. We're trying to become better all the time. We're trying to help others. You know, we're trying to glorify God in all things. I know that I do, I do, I do drink with my friends. I try not to get drunk. I don't think I've been drunk probably for a couple months. But like I am a social drinker. You know, it's not glorifying God when I get drunk, but I mostly keep my wit about me when I do that. What the heck is that noise? I know there's raccoons outside. It'd be nice to get some raccoon video because I wanted to get raccoon video for a while. Actually, you know what? Let me see. I'm going to go outside right now and see if I can get some raccoons on video. Because that would be like totally. I mean, I don't know if you got raccoons where you're at, but raccoons, they look cute and everything, but they're freaking filthy, terrible animals, man. They'll mess up your property. Man, they've tried to get in the house a couple times. They're like, they're little banditos for sure. Hold on. Get my light. Put some light on the subject. Okay. Hope my shoes are out here because oh yeah, they're here. Okay. Let's just. Oh shoot. Creepy little suckers. Because I know they climbed the tree over here in my backyard. Oh, that light when it turned on, it freaked me out. Whoa. Wait, what's that? I think there's an animal over here in the bush. Ooh, there's a lot of them. It's freaking rats. Oh. No, it's not. It's the toilet. Oh my gosh, that's freaking scary. Pardon my, yeah. You know what I was probably hearing? I was probably hearing the washing machine or the dryer. Oh boy, what's this? I know they're back here usually. What's that? I got spider web all over me. Spiders. Okay. I guess everything's clear. They probably ran off somewhere, but that is kind of like a bummer. Shoot. That's my fish. And a puffer fish. I was told not to feed them for a couple days because they I guess the water has too much nitrate in it. I'm starting a new aquarium. I want to move them over here, but the aquarium water's not ready for over here either. So, see, like I was saying, too many hobbies, man. Too many hobbies. It's probably a waste of time. But I try not to waste time, but I don't know. I guess honestly, I'm afraid of being bored. But it's not just the words in my song, but yeah, it's anyways, the dryer's done, but none of that stuff's gonna get wrinkled, so I put it away later. Because that's the good point about putting away your laundry is to keep it from getting wrinkly. But yeah, it's just a jacket that I'm probably not gonna wear for a little bit of time. Well, anyways, that was interesting. Well, for me it was interesting. I guess maybe for you, hopefully it was kind of interesting too. But where's my glasses? Okay, let me see. Dude, sorry to hear about that. Could I ask you how old you are? I hope you're more than 40, but I don't know. That would be a I always feel like I need more of that time, but when I get off of work, I'm so tired. I don't want to do anything. I can relate, bro. I totally relate because I was like, dude. I mean, it's kind of, I guess it's kind of a bummer to confess, but like, all day long, I'm being stressed out. I'm being attacked from all different corners. Oh shoot, you're only 2 years older than me. Jeez. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I hope that you learned every time. Hope that was a learning situation. I hope that, yeah, I hope I just get one more chance. But yeah, it's that funny saying about third time's a charm. So hopefully for me, third time's a charm. But I don't know. There's two people involved, so it's very much a bummer. Are you on your Are you on your fifth marriage? Oh, it was all them. They were all bad. It wasn't me. Well, yeah, that certainly is a bummer, and I hope that. I hope. So, are you on your fifth one, or are you actually? Not married at the moment. No, I was. No, I was. Oh, crap. Oh, you're being sarcastic. Sorry, dude. It's hard to tell if someone's being sarcastic, but yeah, I hope that you got that cleared up, you know, because yeah, I know people that have trouble with drinking and dude, almost 15 years I've been. Well, that's cool. That's encouraging, man. And thanks for sharing that because that's just yeah. Shoot, man. I've been, I guess it's a good kind of comparison about wasting time. Because if I use my time wisely, I could probably be an excellent bass player right now, and bass playing probably would be a little bit more beneficial to the body of Christ than just all my other hobbies. I mean, there could be probably carry over to my other hobbies. Whoa, that's encouraging. They did have opening in the praise band at my church. The praise band, well, the Sunday school. There's Sunday school, and then there's main church. And main church, they only have professionals doing the main service. But the Sunday school service, I mean, I could probably pick up the bass again and play some bass. Uh, and yeah, that would be a good opportunity. Where do you serve at, if you don't mind me asking? Do you serve in my computer turned off, and I do need my computer to turn off, so I'm gonna turn it off. Shut down. Shut down anyways. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I could get help to clear that up. I promise you, the more Jesus you put in the more Jesus you gonna get out. Wow, that's like the sermon that I heard tonight at church, because that was basically the the sermon that I. Where's my phone? My iPhone. Where did I put it? Probably sitting on it. But yeah, the sermon tonight was from Colossians 3. Colossians 3, 1 through 4. And that's the scripture. When I was getting biblical counseling at church during my divorce and during the bad things that was happening to me the last probably 4 years, that was what they used for the biblical counseling. It's Colossians 3, 1 through 4. I can't quote it. But it's basically about how we should be focused on Christ, like what you just said. And I do appreciate that, because that's something that I think would be a good use of time, is drawing close to God would be an excellent use of time for sure. Just like I started to say before I was interrupted by the sound I heard outside, is like all day long I work really hard. I have coworkers that are pretty and beautiful and cute, and they kind of we kind of interact probably in not the most appropriate way. But when I get home, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get in the Word. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray as much as I can before I go to sleep. But then right when I get in the house, all that just goes out the window. I do pray. I do read a little bit, but like not as much as I really wanted to when when I really when I got home. So yeah, that would be a better use of time. A funny thing that I was thinking of like years ago about like tithing, right? Tithing is, depending on who you talk to, tithing could be like the actual rule, or tithing could just be kind of like a measuring whatever. But as followers of Christ, why don't we tithe our time? Tithing time. So basically, it seems wild to think about it. If you tithe 2.5 hours, 2.5 hours of your day to reading the word and prayer, I could only imagine how much my life, anyone's life, would probably just blow up for the service of God. You think about Martin Luther. I don't know if you're familiar with Martin Luther. Martin Luther said, like, there's that saying. He says, oh, I have so much to do today. I have so much to do today. So I have to pray and read the word twice as much as I do usually. It's like, that's like counterintuitive, right? Because you would think, like, if you have so much to do that day, you would want to totally like do one of those quick prayers, like, oh, Jesus, help me today, and then get into it. But I do tell you honestly, the times that I do take more time in the morning to pray and to read the word that day, just, I can't say it's better, but the direction of that day is so much more intentional. And I think that's a good use of time, is if you're intentionally using your time in that way. And tree and there's beautiful fruit. Makes you want to pick, right? That's a good analogy too, dude. Thanks for that. You got some wisdom. I appreciate that. And that's the truth. You, like like I've heard it said, you want to be, yeah, I mean, you're probably even more wise to address it, but like, there's some women at my church that are beautiful inside and out. But, I've been told before, you want to be that person that's beautiful inside and out. If you want to attract that person. So that's a good, you got to have fruit, and people will see your fruit. Just like that one woman that I saw. I've done vlogging about her before. I never use her proper name, because if someone sees this video and says, oh man, you were talking about her, you're in trouble. But I named one of my vlogging after her a couple weeks ago, a couple weeks in a row. So if you want to refer to that, maybe if you're doing something and you just want something to be in your ear, maybe you might enjoy that vlog that I did. But that's true. That's the truth. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if I did spend 2.5 hours in the Word, I'm sure that would probably grow me like crazy, like really grow me. Because like I don't waste time when it's time to go eat. I make sure I get fed, but like my spirit needs to be fed too. I mean, that's what they've said. I think my what time is it? I don't know where my phone went. I think I left it in the laundry room. But anyways, I'm gonna listen to the Christian radio show tonight that I listen to usually. I don't know if you have if you heard of KKLA, or you could look up KKLA on the internet. There's a good radio show between 10 and midnight tonight that you might get benefit from. But I have for like 30 years. I've been listening to Christian radio, and maybe it does kind of show in some of my vlogging, because like I've always had the disclaimer before my videos, is like, my thoughts are my own, no one else is responsible for them. But in a lot of ways, my thoughts have been developed over many years. So thanks a lot for your interaction, and yeah, and your wisdom that you shared with me tonight. And I'm going to get on with other tasks that I have to do. So thanks a lot.